How can I help? Sorry. Should we have the opportunity? It's not that I look...
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Tatooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes. A star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover...
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this. Zerka Corporation maintains this docking station at great expense. It is within our... and I warn you, we've had troublemakers before. The bay is lined with autoguns. Violence is not a survivable option. I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. You know, I don't think you need to pay the fee. We'll let it go this time.
Well, that was easy. Sure wish I had special mind-affecting force powers.
This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on... As you wish.
Ucuma penki, tang itwamaji, Baba Hassan Shan. Smil.
Leave me be. If I don't get these converters working, I lose my job.
With Terrace gone, I wonder who the Sith will turn on next.
Please, will you help me?
I'll try not to take up too much of your time. I realize that everyone is out for themselves on Tatooine. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. We spent everything on my husband's hunting gear. We hoped that the sport would support us. We hoped. Whoever killed him took everything. All I have left is this desert raid plate. We thought we were so lucky when he brought it home. If I could sell it, the kids and I could get out of here. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. There. What? Please tell me you're kidding. I can't get any lower than this, and you... I will give you the plate now. Here, take it. What did you make me do?
This is beneath even you. Stealing from a helpless woman. How could you?
You have no conscience. That plate was all I had. We're trapped here now. All because of you. Darkness take you, monster.
It troubles me to see you behaving this way. Such acts can lead to the dark side.
Hakupa? Muchashak Pakat. Takom Justach Miki Grabalmogo. Jeda Badawana Nidibo. Takom Justach Muchashak Pakat. Jeda Jed. Kolo Luf. Nipundasta Shelfa. Papuelta. Kolo Luf. Voyo. And keep me on. Papuelta.
do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it? Everyone's looking for something. Good.
Ciao baso, Gino Molirani. Chiwi aita ka chiwa aita kan ki. Chiwi aita ka kinja. Na chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Chiwi aita ka kinja na wabakaon. Bagwa. Na chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ka kinja na waba. Na chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Baba.
La boda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kubes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non-kek. Tok ninja mira wabes. Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi.
Her mother was supposed to be here somewhere.
La boda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kubes chingpa marulira. Tok. Kuyabi juskuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun.
We should try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
Yatuka ulwan kinkuna rulira rachikun. Mucha. Naboda ni winkismak toma. Wanakun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non ket ubapatu koji. Tong nongbong jang nung. Kuyami juskuna jiktanai. Inakun ma marulira. Naboda ni winkismak toma. Wanakun bes jingpa marulira.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company? If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses. Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll. Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it. We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him. He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job. As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please. Very well. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to you.
Naboda ni winkismak toma. Wanakun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non ket. Kuyami juskuna jiktanai. Inakun ma marulira rachikun. Slibo. Naboda ni winkismak toma. Wanakun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non ket. Tok ninja mira rabes. Naboda ni winkismak toma. Wanakun bes jing kuyami juskuna jiktanai. Inakun ma marulira rachik. Naboda ni winkismak toma. Wanakun bes jingpa marulira. Kuyami juskuna jiktanai. Inakun ma marulira. Kuyami juskuna jiktanai. Ubapatu koji.
Go on, leave me alone. Racer stuff. Nothing you'd understand. Don't mean to be rude, but it's kind of secret. Ha! Sure. Race your bike out of that explosion? Everyone knows that the whole... I'm not in the mood for jokes, thanks. I've got things to think about. You wouldn't deal with that Hutt armada and you will understand.
Ako cię kopa. Chino molera king Pazaak snimo puitu. Rundi hautonga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kutonga buksha unenong. Kalavol pamulsi kumanaba mulira. Funiyun tunjij. Lavora na rinkis matoma. Yinkin slimo podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi haut. Lavora na rinkis mat rundi hautonga to jibedwana ni bobo. Lavora na rinkis mato rundi hautonga tonkimba ng kongkek. Lavora na rinkis matoma yinkin slip. Chopaka chonagan totri. Lavora na rinkis.
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
That isn't fair! On Terrace you had to give a cut to the Swoop gang sponsoring you, but at least the rider got the higher share of the winnings.
Yinkin slimo pot rundi hautong. Jibed.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more, I guess. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here, but maybe we'll have time for a few races. Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand. Just a few years. Hurry up. All right.
Rundi hautonga tonk. Ruta chuvai love. Lagoda na Winky.
You again? I don't really... Did you? I'm not sure that's any... Maybe if you were better on the track, I... Hurried up. All...
Rundi hautongaton.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Chiwi aita. Ah. Chua Penki. Chi.
Rundi hautongat. Rundi hautongat. Lago mutadahat. Rundi ikchawato.
You again? I don't really... I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting... It's not that I'm not grateful. I mean, it would get me into the pros. I don't have the credits to get in on my own. Not that I care about credits. I just want to race. But the deal with Mata is pretty bad. He'll get most of what I win. Do you now? You might know a good deal, I guess. You sure know your way around the track. I suppose I do. Not much chance I'll get off this rock on my own, now is there? I mean, you'd know, right? And all I want is to race. Who cares about the credits? Who cares? Thanks for making things clear. If you don't mind, I think we're done. Goodbye.
That promoter is going to bleed that poor kid dry. But I guess he's got to learn. The only way to get by in this life is to look out for yourself.
Rundi hautongaton kimban. Lagoda na winkis matona. Lagoda na rinkis matoma. Yinkin slimma podona mulerachiku. Chibedwana ni bobo. Rundi hautonga tonkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamul. Yimnoba. Yimnoba.
Muchachak pakat. Kiyeno no namapauli. Ronda di hotonga kun honkabi. Kachi kun ida. Ronda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bekachi kun ida hodonga.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Terrace alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Force fights with me! How can I help? Then I...
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office, you swoop racers. Well, go on.
It's not...
Well, a fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? Very good. Well, since you have never beaten me, we'll make this for a... To be fair, I'll use my... Would you like to have another round of Pazaak? All right.
Fett? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I am here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where's Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way? Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
As my daughter is quick to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition, nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an
As my daughter is quick to point out, I haven't the coin.
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually...
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just fine.
That's the kind of response I would expect.
I believe your father was...
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it...
I can be pretty convincing when I have to be. But that mind trick is something else. Hey, Bastila. You ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt of the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you've thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
Chua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tangi Tuamaji, Human Act Ichuta, Yun Tangi Tuamaji Ichuta, Yun Patisa.
Papuilta. Tuftadan kelfa. Hoisidan kelfa. Tudun tufla vandibu kelfa. Puntasta shelfa. Ufta kelfa puilta. Kolo tufti vandibu. Ikelti rimot. Puntasta shelfa. Ufta kelfa puilta. Kolo. Papuilta. Kolo. Jojo. Antibian Golupio. Tuftadan kelfa. Hoisidan kelfa. Tudun tufla vandibu. Papunta. Papuilta. Jo. Papu.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated. Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make...
Yes?
Papuilta. Kolo. Papuilta. Kolo tufti. Puntasta shelfa. Ufta. Yeah.